How can a country smaller than New York City become one of the richest and cleanest places on Earth? Singapore has transformed itself into a futuristic city filled with incredible technology, breathtaking architecture, and some of the world's most unique laws. From an airport with its own waterfall to buildings covered in forests, here are 10 amazing things that make Singapore unlike anywhere else on the planet. Imagine landing at an airport with a massive indoor waterfall, a tropical rainforest, and attractions so impressive that millions of people visit without even catching a flight. Welcome to Singapore's Changi Airport, widely considered one of the best airports in the world. At its heart stands the Rain Vortex, the world's tallest indoor waterfall, cascading 40 meters through a stunning glass dome surrounded by over 2,000 trees and thousands of tropical plants. But that's only the beginning. Visitors can walk through lush gardens, cross scenic bridges, explore interactive attractions, watch free movies, or simply relax before their flight. Every detail is designed to make traveling feel like a luxury experience rather than a stressful journey. It's no surprise that Changi Airport has won the title of the world's best airport more times than any other airport, proving that even a layover can become an unforgettable adventure. Imagine walking through a garden where giant glowing trees rise higher than a 16-story building. That's exactly what visitors experience at Singapore's famous Gardens by the Bay. These futuristic Supertrees are not ordinary sculptures. Each one is covered with thousands of living plants, turning the structures into vertical gardens that help cool the surrounding area naturally. Hidden inside are advanced systems that collect solar energy and support the park's sustainable design. But the most magical moment happens after sunset. Every evening, the Supertrees burst into a spectacular light and music show, transforming the entire garden into a scene that feels straight out of a science fiction movie. Millions of visitors come here every year to witness how Singapore has combined nature, technology, and architecture into one of the most unforgettable attractions on Earth. What if you could swim on top of a skyscraper? In Singapore, that dream has become a reality. Rising high above the city's skyline, Marina Bay Sands is one of the most famous hotels on Earth. Its 3 massive towers are connected by an extraordinary rooftop sky park that stretches across the top like a giant ship floating in the sky. Here you'll find the world's most iconic infinity pool, offering breathtaking views over Singapore's futuristic skyline. From this incredible height, the city looks almost unreal, especially after sunset when thousands of lights reflect across Marina Bay. But Marina Bay Sands is more than just a luxury hotel. It's a symbol of modern Singapore and one of the most photographed landmarks in Asia, attracting millions of visitors every year who come to experience one of the most spectacular views on the planet. Have you ever wondered what it's like to live in one of the cleanest cities on Earth? In Singapore, spotless streets aren't just the result of hardworking cleaning crews. They're part of the country's culture and carefully designed laws. Littering, vandalism, and damaging public property can lead to heavy fines, encouraging everyone to help keep the city clean. But strict rules are only part of the story. Singapore also invests heavily in efficient waste management, modern recycling systems, and the daily maintenance of parks, sidewalks, and public spaces. As you walk through the city, you'll notice clean streets, beautifully maintained gardens, and almost no graffiti. The result is a city that feels safe, organized, and welcoming. Singapore has proven that when smart planning, responsible citizens, and effective laws work together, it's possible to create one of the cleanest urban environments in the world. Would you step onto a train with no driver at the controls? In Singapore, millions of people do exactly that every single day. Many of the city's metro lines operate completely autonomously, using advanced computer systems that control every aspect of the journey with incredible precision. The trains accelerate, brake, and stop at stations automatically, while sophisticated sensors constantly monitor the tracks to ensure passenger safety. This cutting-edge technology allows the metro to run smoothly, efficiently, and with remarkable punctuality, even during the busiest hours. Combined with spotless stations, air-conditioned platforms, and frequent service, Singapore's MRT has become one of the most reliable public transportation systems in the world. It's a perfect example of how smart technology can make everyday life faster, safer, and more convenient for millions of people. What if a skyscraper could function like a forest? In Singapore, that vision has become a reality. Across the city, you'll find remarkable buildings covered with thousands of trees, flowers, and tropical plants. These living skyscrapers do much more than create stunning views. The dense greenery provides natural shade, helps cool the buildings, improves air quality, and creates habitats for birds and insects in the middle of a modern city. Some hotels and office towers even feature entire gardens, growing on multiple levels, making it feel as if nature has climbed into the sky. This innovative approach allows Singapore to expand vertically while staying green, despite having very limited land. It's one of the reasons the country is often called the city in a garden, proving that modern architecture and nature can thrive together in perfect harmony. What if the water you drank today had already been used before? It may sound surprising, but in Singapore, that's part of an incredible innovation. With very few natural freshwater sources, the country turned one of its biggest challenges into a world-leading solution. Using advanced purification technology, wastewater is filtered through multiple stages, including microfiltration, reverse osmosis, and ultraviolet sterilization. The result is NEWater, ultra-clean, high-quality water that meets some of the strictest safety standards in the world. Today, NEWater supplies industries, helps refill reservoirs, and strengthens Singapore's water security while reducing its dependence on imported water. It's a remarkable example of how science and innovation can transform a limited natural resource into a sustainable solution for the future. What if an entire power station could float on water? In Singapore, that futuristic idea is already a reality. Because land is extremely limited, the country has turned its reservoirs into sources of clean energy by building one of the world's largest floating solar farms. Thousands of solar panels stretch across the surface of the water, generating enough electricity to power essential facilities while preserving valuable land for homes, businesses, and nature. But the design has another clever advantage. The water beneath the panels keeps them cooler than those installed on land, helping them produce electricity more efficiently, especially in Singapore's tropical climate. This innovative project is more than just a solar farm. It's a smart solution that demonstrates how engineering and sustainability can work together to build a cleaner future. What if the best time to visit a zoo wasn't during the day, but after dark? In Singapore, that's exactly the idea behind the world's first permanent night safari. As the sun sets, the park comes to life, revealing a completely different side of the animal kingdom. Instead of sleeping, many species become active, allowing visitors to witness natural behaviors that are rarely seen in traditional zoos. Traveling through lush forests on walking trails and guided trams, guests can observe elephants, tigers, leopards, rhinos, and many other animals in spacious habitats designed to closely resemble the wild. Carefully designed lighting creates the feeling of moonlight without disturbing the animals, making the experience both immersive and respectful of wildlife. It's a one-of-a-kind adventure that has inspired similar parks around the world and remains one of Singapore's most unforgettable attractions. Singapore may be one of the smallest countries in the world, but it has become one of the biggest examples of innovation, sustainability, and modern engineering. Which of these incredible facts surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing facts from around the world.